How you doing? It's your boy CD, and welcome to Season 2 of Fan Nation, Pound for Pound. I got my co-host with me, Savion, and my man Trevor joining us. We've been gone for a minute, but we're back to bring the new and exciting shows. Today we're going to talk about a couple things, but we're going to jump this off talking about Season 2 of Loki. So far, it's only 2 episodes for Season 2. But so far as I'm concerned, it's been cracking. What you think?
First, do you want to tell them why we've been gone for a minute, or do you want to?
Okay. I was in an accident back in March. I was down for 3 months, so it took a minute to get back in. Hey, it's the truth. Tell the truth.
We shot an episode.
We did. That's what we did.
So this was after March. So I'm talking about since then.
The main reason why we took so long to get back into rotation is because me and this guy's work schedule was colliding.
Yeah.
So, and then we brought this gentleman right here on the phone. You know, I'm still feeling some type of way about him, Fan Nation, because he sent me a text showing me his inventory.
I was not calling you out. I was just showing you the shit I had.
As his homeboy and his co-worker, I was hyped at his collection, but the collector in me felt like I was being called out.
I swear.
So we gonna have an episode soon. His shit against my shit.
I mean, we can do that. I'm just saying. I was just showing you the shit I had. That's all I was doing.
But once again, though, we gonna bring you some great commentary in this episode and the episodes to come. So we gonna start, like I said, we gonna start this off with Savion. What you think about Loki Season 2, Episode 1 and 2?
It's the best Marvel TV show, and it's not close.
I agree.
Episode 1 was fast paced. That they had a lot going on. Episode 2 was a little bit slower, but I will say this: I do believe that they got a great plan with the multiple timelines. The who actually we can go into are these people? Is one character Sylvie from the future that's trying to prevent her from doing all this stuff? But we're gonna get into it. I think it's dope. The first 2 episodes is dope. I don't have nothing to complain about.
What about you, Trey?
I like, because episode 1, like he said, it was fast paced. Episode 2, it was more story driven. But I like they're taking more advantage of the time travel shit now, because they already went to the 80s and the 70s just in one episode. So I think since they established that in the first season, I think in Season 2 they're gonna go all over the place, and we're gonna see different versions of people, and especially since Kane, he's out now. So I think this is gonna be the best Marvel show hands down. So.
I have to agree with y'all on this one. Episode 1. I mean, it came on cracking. I mean, fast paced, storyline was great. The only thing that I can't figure out is why Miss Minute went rogue.
She working with Wrestler?
Wrestler.
Yeah, Wrestler.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I kept forgetting her name too.
You're right. Wrestler. Right. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with that, because Miss Minutes was strictly about a book. What tempted her to turn rogue?
But so Miss Minutes was created by Kane.
Right.
So, and that Kane and the Wrestlers, I don't know what they want to call it. They are love interests, I guess is what they were saying.
Okay.
And in episode 1, I don't know if you remember when Loki he went into and he played the tape.
Right.
It was Kang and Renslayer talking.
Right.
So I feel like in the past, Kang, well, she helped Kang out with the War King.
Right.
And I feel like he put her in charge of the TVA and wiped away all her past memories to a certain extent.
Right.
And I feel like Miss Minutes is helping her navigate through everything that's going on so she doesn't get caught up by Loki and Sylvie because of her past actions that she did in season 1. That's what I feel.
It seems like at the end of season 1, she knew, like she was starting to realize or remember, like maybe what she did in the past, because she was trying to get out of there before we even knew what was going on. So I think what he said is probably what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. She was trying to get out of there.
Like she was trying to get up out of there.
Right.
She didn't care about nothing nobody was saying. She had the bags packed. She went in that door. It was gone.
Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out too is how all this is going to tie into Ant-Man 3, Quantumania. Because, at the end of Quantumania, that's when all the Kang said he's dead. And Loki, season 1, was the hierarchy of the Kangs, which his name...
He Who Remains.
He Remains, but he also has a second name. It's, oh my God, that's what I'm about.
Kang the Conqueror?
No.
But because every Kang is not called.
When he go into the future, he has a.
Oh, I got
he has an actual name. That's gonna bother me. It'll come to me, but I'm trying to figure out how all this gonna tie in with Quantumania, because he said that once I'm gone, that's gonna make all the Kangs come out hiding and attack, and that's what happened. Mm-hmm. Well, he said that in season 1 of Loki, and that's what happened at the end of Quantumania.
Right.
He warned them. He legit. He warned Ant-Man. He came to Conquer, warned Ant-Man that he was fighting him. He said you either have to deal with just me or infinite needs. Mm-hmm. And then in Loki, he warned both of them. He said if you kill me, you're letting them out. I'm the reason that they're locked away. He warned them and told them what's coming. So,
I think for this season 2, Will Timely is what his name is.
Yeah, Will Timely. He was at the end of Ant-Man. He was like at one of he was at the show. And it was old too. So.
Yeah, so I don't think this version of Kang is a antagonist. I don't see him being an antagonist.
If it's the future Kang, which his name is Immortus, I could think
Immortus, right?
Yeah, because I really think the Kang we dealing with in Loki is Immortus.
Right. In season 2, when Ouroboros, he was trying to fix the timeline.
Right.
And the alert popped up was like, yo, you do need somebody that's original that really made this to fix it.
Right.
And from what I think Loki and Morbius is gonna try to get Will Timely to come back to the TVA to fix it, because he is the creator. A Kang, technically.
Yeah.
Well, we already know whatever they do gonna backfire because we getting the Kang dynasty.
Exactly, right.
So we already know whatever they do gonna fail.
Yeah.
But the question is, whatever they do, is they gonna make it worse? That's the question.
And we also have to talk about what is I'm trying to remember what her name is. The lady that blew up all the other timeline.
Fuck. I can't think of that name. It'll come to me.
It started with a D.
I think so.
Like Docs or something.
Whatever. I don't know what I forgot what her exact name is. But in the episode, like in the first 2 episodes, like she's hell bent on killing Sylvie, and she was like serious about ending a lot of timelines, which she did. What I don't understand as of right, or what I can't see is why, unless she's a future version of Sylvie that's trying to prevent them from doing the stuff that they're doing now, because she already knows what's gonna happen.
What is her name?
I don't remember. It was
Docs.
That's what I said.
Docs.
Docs.
It
I
is.
remember
It
that.
is Docs. It is.
Because they kept saying her name in passing. I didn't realize they were talking about her.
Yeah, Docs.
And I want to know in episode 1, who do y'all think was the one pruned Loki? Tell me who y'all think. I don't know. Who do y'all think it was?
Me personally, I think it was Cat.
I was gonna say I think it was Kane too. I think it was a good Kane. He theoretically probably would know he needed to be there at that time to prune Loki so he could make it back.
Right.
So I think Will Timely, I think you're probably right about that. I think at the end of this season, he's probably going to be the one who comes to the TVA to kind of get things back on before it destroys itself.
Right.
So I think it was probably him because who else would know to be there
I
at
believe
the
it was
time?
Kane.
Who else would know to be there at that time?
And that's the weird thing about it, because if you remember, like, the phone rang, and then we seen a version of Sylvie.
Yeah, she was prying through the elevator.
Right, she was coming through the elevator.
She was like, there you are.
And then somebody pruned him. So who was that on the phone?
And the phone was like distracting him and calling him because he stopped. He was running, phone rang, he stopped, he just kept looking at it. And then you saw the thing come through his chest.
Exactly. So who has
And she was still in the elevator. She was still trying to get through.
Right.
So I feel like it probably had to be Kane.
I believe it was
I
Cat.
feel like he would know he need to be there at that exact moment
Yeah.
to let everything fall into place.
So we got a lot going on.
That is dope so far.
I mean, 2 episodes in, we got all kind of theories. So listen, people, I want to thank y'all for tuning in for season 2, first episode of Pound for Pound. I'm your host, CD. This is my boy,
Savion.
and my boy,
Trevor.
and guess what? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the flip. This is Fan Nation Pound for Pound. Peace.